Dear beloved soul, take a slow, grounding breath and attune your heart. Something wondrous is about to unfold for you this evening. Someone will offer you a gesture that delights and surprises your spirit, an act gentle and unexpected. They may not fully grasp why they are compelled, but I do, because I tenderly place this yearning within their soul. I've witnessed how patiently you've waited with silent hope, how you have kept praying even when it seemed unheard, and how you've poured love out even when it felt unreturned. That is why tonight I'm orchestrating something extraordinary just for you. You don't need to comprehend how every piece will align. You don't have to solve the mystery. Simply remain open to blessings unfolding. I'm working quietly behind the scenes, guiding souls, unlocking hearts, and crafting the perfect moment for fresh beginnings. I understand it has been still for a long while. Perhaps the quiet made you question if anything was truly shifting, but do not let silence deceive you. Your unwavering faith has moved heaven, and now forces are realigning in secret. This gift is no coincidence. It is not fortune. It is no mere chance. It is a moment I have carefully designed because I desire for you to feel seen and profoundly cherished. I want you to sense that someone genuinely recognizes you, not just your smile, but also your weary eyes, your steadfast spirit, and the dreams you've guarded in quietude. This evening has been chosen with purpose. It is not simply another night. It marks the dawn of something rare and sacred. I've noticed the tears you shed when no one watched. I've treasured every single one. There were times when you wondered, God, do you still remember me? And I want you to know I have never forgotten. I cherish every detail about your being. You are my masterpiece, crafted with infinite love and care. I was there when you whispered my name in the darkness, when your voice quivered, pleading for even the smallest sign. And tonight, that sign is arriving. The one who reaches out to you, who offers kindness or thoughtfulness, is not acting by mere accident. They might believe it is their own inspiration, but I am the one who planted that intention in their heart. I have awakened something tender inside them. They may fumble over words, feel anxious or hesitant, yet their actions will come from a place touched by my spirit. Even if it is a brief message or a simple act of care, it will carry immense power. It will remind you that you are never truly alone and never have been. You may not perceive it at once, but someone has held you in their thoughts more than you know. They have been nurturing feelings they cannot yet explain. That is me stirring their heart. I have softened their confusion, brought calm to their mind, and now they are prepared to move forward. What they do may appear small, yet it will mean far more. It is the opening of a new chapter. I recognize you have been disappointed before. I understand the ache of hope that fades into disillusionment. That sorrow is real, and I have seen you carry it with such dignity. But I urge you not to let the past dictate what you expect from the future. This time is different. What arrives is genuine, pure, and flows from a higher source. It is no mere chance. It is part of the divine plan I have been weaving just for you. There was a moment not long ago when you almost surrendered your belief that someone could love you truly for your essence. You felt invisible, as if no one truly saw your heart. But I see you, and because I love you deeply, I am sending someone to reflect a fragment of that love back to you. They may not mend everything, and they are not coming to rescue you, but rather to walk beside you, to stand near you in a way that finally feels reciprocal and safe. This surprise is not the conclusion of your journey. It is the beginning of something radiant. It may need time to blossom, so don't rush it. Don't attempt to solve it too swiftly. Just be present. Allow yourself to savor the moment. Permit joy to enter your life again. You don't need to pretend strength tonight. You don't need to raise walls. Let your heart unfold. Let your smile return. Allow yourself to feel the warmth of being chosen, not for what you've achieved, but simply for your true self. Their words may not be flawless. Their timing might catch you off guard. But if you look deeper, you'll feel it. You'll sense my love reflected in the way they appear. Even in their imperfections, I have placed something meaningful. Their small gesture may seem trivial, but it holds profound purpose. It is a key, one that will unlock the door to something new. You have asked me countless times for healing, for love that endures, for truthfulness in a world filled with masks. Tonight is part of that answer. It is not the final piece, but a vital one. My angels have been preparing this moment with tender care. They've shielded your heart so that when this blessing arrives, you will be ready, unguarded, unafraid, just open to receive. You no longer have to pretend everything is okay. You don't have to hide your hopes or fears. You are safe now, safe to feel, safe to hope. You have prepared not only the blessing, but also the one who will bear it. They are not coming to complete you. You are already whole. They arrive to walk beside you in a way that feels right, in a way that honors your true self. What happens tonight will be the start of something sacred, something authentic. I know how long you have waited. I've witnessed you give love when none was returned. I've seen your kindness when others were harsh. I have seen you carry burdens that were never yours to hold. You wondered if anyone noticed. I noticed. And tonight, all the love and grace you have poured out is coming back to you. This person may not express everything perfectly. They might feel unsure or timid, but trust what is behind their actions. Trust the love I have placed within their spirit. They could not sleep last night because I was stirring something in them. I brought your light to their mind. I whispered your name into their thoughts, and now they are compelled to act. You may doubt it. You may question its reality, but I assure you it is true. This is not another moment of false hope. This is not a fleeting wish. It is my answer to your quiet prayers. It is my response to your endurance when you never gave up, even when everything inside you wanted to retreat. Be expectant, not fearful, not anxious, because this is more than just a tender moment. It is a sign that I am restoring the broken parts within you. You have held yourself together for so long, afraid to hope. But now I want you to know it is safe. You are safe to welcome joy again. The person I send is not flawless, but their heart has been touched. They have been given a sacred mission, not to fix you, but to walk beside you, to see you fully, to value you deeply, to love you without making you feel overwhelming or too much. You have always been enough. Tonight, when the surprise unfolds, whether large or small, remember this moment. I told you it was coming. I told you I am still writing your story. And now the next page turns. This moment was inscribed in my book long before you were born. I have been waiting for the perfect moment, and tonight is that moment. You have been strong for so long, but now I want you to feel more than strength. I want you to feel joy, pure, genuine, unexpected joy. You have endured many storms, and now it is time for dawn. There have been moments when you sat alone, wishing for someone to sit with you. You hoped someone would notice you, understand you, or simply be present. You didn't want crowds, only one soul who truly cared. It felt like no one saw your loneliness, making it feel heavier still. You tried to be strong. You smiled through pain, but deep within, you longed for connection, for love, for someone who made you feel you mattered. And now the tide is turning. The weight you have borne begins to lift. It might feel sudden, but know I have been working behind the curtain for ages. Nothing about this moment is chance. The person entering your life, the emotions stirring inside you, even the timing is part of a grander design. I have arranged it with care. I allowed things to unfold slowly so that when this moment finally came, it would feel like a miracle. You would not see it as just another day, but as a pivotal turning point. You deserve something rare and precious. You deserve to feel seen, chosen, not only by a person, but by me. I am your God, and I have always seen you, even when you felt invisible. I understand your mind's restless cycles. You replay old mistakes. You relive moments of disappointment. You expect the worst because you have been hurt before. You brace yourself to avoid being crushed again. I get it. I know how deeply it pains to hope and then be let down. But tonight, I invite you to try something new. Open your heart without fear. Don't overanalyze. Don't doubt whether it is real or if you deserve it. Simply let it in. Let love flow. Let peace settle. This is not a trap. This is not a test. It is a gift. It is my grace. What arrives may appear small on the surface. A quiet moment, a kind gesture, a few heartfelt words, but it holds profound meaning. It contains truth. It carries love. It bears my promise to you. I want you to receive it fully. Let yourself feel again. Let your heart believe once more. Let it hope without fear of pain. I have been preparing your heart for this moment. I have healed broken places, softened hardened edges, and helped you grow stronger without losing your tenderness. You may have been told to stop expecting too much. Some may have said, love like that doesn't exist. You might have been made to feel foolish for dreaming of deep, genuine connection. But I never said that. I gave you those dreams. I planted those desires in your heart. You were created to love deeply. You were made to care profoundly. And I understand this about you because I feel deeply too. I know what it is like to be rejected, ignored, misunderstood. You are not weak for longing for love. You are human, and I created your heart to feel deeply. I have watched you navigate pain with more grace than most noticed. You persisted when giving up would have been easier. You continued showing kindness even when the world was unkind. I have seen it. I have noticed, and I am proud of you. Now I want to reveal to you what love can look like when it is true. I am bringing someone into your life who will see you clearly, who will treasure your heart, who will cherish all that you are. This is not merely romantic. It is about feeling understood. It is about knowing your heart matters. This moment I have prepared is close. It is coming. And when it arrives, remember, it is not random. It is the answer to the quiet prayers you whispered through tears. It is the fulfillment of hope you thought you had to bury. Jesus said, I have opened a door for you that no one if you let it. With deepest love, your heavenly guide.